Hi everyone. I want to share with you my experience with the 3-day potty training method, and this is actually day 4, and I'm super pleased and excited of how it all turned out. So I want to share with you my experience, and hopefully this will help you. And this is not a video to say what's right or wrong. This is just sharing what worked for us, what worked well with our personalities, and yeah, so just a couple of tips. So first things first, this is what you're going to need. A lot of clean underwear. Pick something that you know your kid's gonna like and have them, you know, pick them out with you and tell you what they like. So they're involved in the process. You're gonna need some pull-ups for outings on the first couple days after you're done training, they're going to wear over their underwear. Still keep some diapers for the nighttime to put over their underwear, and that's just to minimize cleaning and doing a whole bunch of laundry for the first couple of days or until they're potty trained at night. And then you're going to need ibuprofen. The first day my back was killing me because you're bending over a lot, you're picking up, you're cleaning up messes, you're squatting and just, so coffee and ibuprofen. I checked out a couple of videos at the library, Go Potty Go, Once Upon a Potty, and just I was showing her these videos a couple of days before we were going to start and just kind of getting her ready for it. Some books on potty training. I have a stack of books in the bathroom for her to look over and stuff to pass time, but one in particular is The Princess and the Potty. Everyone poops, and I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other stuff out there, but that's one that she loved. We made a chart. Ideally, it was supposed to be like, oh, Monday you went this many times, and these are how many stickers you get, and Tuesday you... But she's 2, so it didn't quite work out that way. So I just stuck it on the wall with like little sticky whatever, and it just ended up being a sticker chart, and it's awesome because she'll be distracted by all the stickers when she's going on to the bathroom the rest of the times. So, and I went to the Dollar Tree and I kind of went crazy and just got a whole bunch of different kinds of stickers of stuff that I know she would like. So we decided to go with the sticker method or reward system. Some people choose to reward with like treats or candy or food or whatever. So whatever works for you, whatever you think your kid's gonna like more. But I just decided to go with the stickers and it worked great. She loved that. So you're also gonna need a potty seat or a potty chair. I decided to forego the potty chair because I don't want to clean up her poop and pee in a little bucket, whatever it is. I don't even know. I just decided to just go straight for this so that it goes down where it needs to go and I don't need to touch anything. So with that, you're also going to need a little stool. And then, thanks to a couple friends who recommended this, I just got this today from Amazon, a 2-in-1 Go Potty. It flattens out to go on any seat for when you go out in public, and you need to use a public restroom, or if you don't have a restroom, it just folds out into a normal potty seat. So I'm super excited for this. Another thing you're going to need is just any kind of activities that is going to distract your child. So flashcards, I got a couple of these, coloring books, puzzles, everything that's just going to keep them busy. So you're going to dedicate 3 days to just this. I was dreading potty training. I put it off. She is 27 months, so a little over 2 years. I just kept putting it off. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to pick up messes. I didn't want to deal with tantrums. I was so nervous. And so it does have a lot to do with whether you're ready. I knew she was ready months ago, but I just didn't want to deal with it. So I figured, you know what? Let's just plow this out in 3 days. Let's just do this. And that works well for us. For me personally, that's the way I am. Tell me what to do and I'll do it, you know? And if it's for 3 days, I'll suck it up. And so it takes a lot of discipline. The first day is super draining, but I'm on the other end now, and I can breathe, and it's so amazing to think, wow, it really worked. You're also gonna need an alarm. I just used my phone, and I picked a sound that I know she would like. It sounds like little fairies. And I have her set the alarm. I tell her this is the start button, and then when the alarm goes off, she presses stop. So with the alarm system, what you do is the first day, you set your alarm for every 5 minutes. So every 5 minutes, you're going to the bathroom. And it's going to be a little hard at first. They're going to be resistant, but make it a very positive thing. Don't make it into this like, this horrible just, experience. The more happy and positive we are about it, the more they'll be receptive to it. So, I pick a pretty alarm sound. I'm like, okay, the alarm went off. Let's go pee-pee and make it all exciting. And at first she kind of was hesitant and she's like, no, like pulling away. And so don't force them if they don't want to, but at the same time, they're going to have to at some point. And so, just let them know, okay, well, when you go, you're going to get stickers or whatever it is. And so, you just let her know, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have a potty party, and this is what's going to happen, whether you like it or not, because I'm the mommy. Well, you don't say that, but, that's what you're thinking. But basically, you go every 5 minutes, and you wait at the most 10 minutes on the toilet, and that's when all the little books and activities come into play to keep them distracted. So keep them on the toilet for at the most 10 minutes, and then they'll go and again set your alarm for the next 5 minutes, and then they just get used to it, and it's like, okay, gotta go. This is what we're gonna do. And even if they're eating, you stop what you're doing, put the tray aside, lead them to the bathroom. And with her personality type, if you freak out too much, she's gonna stress out. So I just kind of just gently just say, okay, the alarm went off, let's go to the bathroom. And I just kind of guide her out their little head. I just kind of like push her along, like, I hope you don't go pee all the way. But she if I like freak out, like, oh my gosh, the alarm went off, let's go to the bathroom. If I'm like stressed, then she's gonna stress. So I'm just very calm, I'm just cool, just like, all right, time to go to the bathroom. And when she goes, it's not like, yeah, like go crazy. If your kid loves that, then go for it, go crazy, throw a party every time. With her, it's more like, yay, oh my goodness, you did it. And we would sing songs, and she has a little inflatable guitar, and I would sing If You're Happy and You Know It, and then I added, if you're happy and you know it, go pee pee, psst, psst, or go poo poo, and she loved that. So write your own songs, do whatever it takes to make them happy. I also set up a camp chair in my bathroom because I was sick of sitting on the edge of the tub and or squatting or whatever. So I while she's on the toilet, I sit on my camp chair, do whatever I need to do, watch her, listen if she goes, and every time she goes, she gets a sticker. Some people give 1 sticker for pee, 2 stickers for poo. I felt like that was a little too, like, so, she grabbed like 3 stickers and was like, yeah, you stick those stickers, girl. If you're happy, I'm happy. And then after a while, it's like, okay, that's enough stickers. Let's put that away. Anyway, and then, so that's every 5 minutes. We didn't move up to 10 minutes up until the next day. So you move the time further once they do pee or poo 3 times in a row. And that doesn't mean like 5 minutes she goes pee, the next 5 minutes she goes poo, the next 5 minutes she goes pee, nothing like that. It's like, okay, we set our alarm every 5 minutes. Within 30 minutes, she didn't have any accidents every time we went to the bathroom. I counted that as 3 times in a row. If there were no accidents, within those times that we went. And then I moved the time up to 10 minutes. And then, after she did that a couple times with no accidents, then we moved up to 15 minutes. And up to the last day, I got all comfortable. I was like, all right, she got this. So I was like, oh, we could wait 35 minutes. No, that's when all the accidents happened. So for us, on the third day, 25 minutes was exactly the time that she needed to go in between. And it all depends on how much she's drinking and eating and stuff too. But keep it consistent, you know, and the alarm goes off, we go to the bathroom. That's just what we do. And then make sure that you have a lot of snacks and a lot of water and juice. We don't really drink juice in our house. We drink milk and water. So she was like, this is a treat. I was like, girl, you drink your juice, Capri Suns and your orange juice and whatever, to keep her hydrated. So she would have a lot of fluids and, you know, salty snacks so that she's thirsty, and like little popsicle, icicle, whatever stuff. Fruits that are very high in water content, like watermelon, melons, you know, stuff like that, to keep her very hydrated. And have food prepared for you ahead of time, because my mistake was, oh my gosh, okay, well, she's taken care of, she's eating, I'm gonna go to the kitchen and make myself something, and I would take too long, and then she'd have an accident. So one thing I would have done differently is to make sure all my food is prepped and ready to go. I can just grab it and I can just sit with her and give her all my attention, so that when she's ready to go, I can catch it before, you know, she goes. Another thing was, she did have a couple of accidents, no poo accidents, thank God, just pee, but sometimes she would warn me after she's gone a little bit, and then she'd finish on the toilet, so I'd still give her credit for that. But that's when they start learning, like, okay, I went a little bit, and it's like, oh, mommy, I gotta go pee-pee, and then, okay, let's go to the bathroom, and then we would finish off on the toilet. One big piece of advice I would give is to be very patient, make it a very positive thing, you know, don't stress them out, and expect there to be relapses. I'm still expecting, you know, she's technically already potty trained, but I'm expecting her to have accidents here and there, and that's okay. But as long as now she knows from here on out, this is what we're doing, and she knows that, and she's got it. It's clicked, thank God. Another thing is, make everything a routine. We go to the bathroom, we pull down our underwear, we go pee or poo, we wait 10 minutes or whatever, we wipe, we flush, we wash our hands. And every single time that's what we do. And whether she needs to wash her hands or not, I mean, I'm the one that wiped her, so I'm the one with dirty hands, but I still wash her hands. Another thing is to show her how to lead you to the bathroom. So one thing that I learned was to not underestimate the fact that she understands way more than I give her credit for. So I explain to her everything like an adult. I talk to her like an adult sometimes. I tell her, you know what, this is what we're gonna do. This is how it's gonna, the day's gonna look. When you need to go pee-pee, you need to grab mommy's hand and you need to take me to the bathroom, okay? So tell me, so you know, so you don't go pee-pee in your underwear. And I would show her how to take me to the bathroom. And she loves to wear dresses, so I let her wear a dress, and I was like, oh, I don't want her to get pee on her dress, but that makes her happy. So I'm like, you know what? If this is gonna make you comfortable and happy during these next 3 days, then wear as many dresses as you want. And I wanted her to also know what it felt like to have wet clothes. And in a way, it was almost like, okay, you went pee-pee in your dress, I gotta take it off. And it was like, no. So the next time I told her, okay, if you don't want me to take off your dress, don't go pee-pee in your dress. Don't go pee-pee on your pretty Sophia the First underwear. So it clicked. And, you know, I did a lot of research beforehand, and I just kind of put things together of what worked for people, and then I just kind of customized it to what worked for me. And then by the third day, she was already telling me when she needed to go. So that was already like a victory, like, okay, cool. And today was day number 4, and I still set an alarm every 30 minutes. But towards the end of the day, I kind of just waited it out, and I just wanted to see, I'm like, all right, let's see if she does have an accident. She didn't. And every time I took her to the potty, she went. You know, as soon as she wakes up in the morning, take her to the bathroom. Right before her nap, make sure she goes. Right before you leave somewhere, make sure she goes. right when you get to the place, make sure you go, you know, at least for the first couple of days until she can fully start saying, I need to go. There are two things that I forgot to mention. The first is, for those 3 days, you're going to basically camp out in the bathroom, or in the hallway next to the bathroom. But that's why, you know, it's important to bring all the activities, the books and the puzzles and everything, the iPad or anything that'll distract the kids, in that confined space, to keep them concentrated, that this is the area that we're focusing on for 3 days, you know, and that way they won't feel comfortable just roaming around the house, and they get distracted with other stuff, and they'll have more accidents, and then they won't be tempted to go to their normal potty spot, which most of our kids have like a little spot that they normally go potty, you know, where they usually go potty anyway. So, you know, it just keeps them focused, confined, and for the most part, on the first day, that's where you're gonna be. Second day, I was a little more relaxed. I mean, we spent most of our time there, but you know, we would go into the living room a little bit here and there. And then the third day, it was, you know, a little bit of both. But the second thing I wanted to mention was to not give negative reinforcement when they have accidents. Accidents are going to happen, and everything inside of you wants to like scream and be like, oh, I don't want to clean this up, and get mad at them. But you know what? It's not their fault. They're learning. So we can't yell and just make them upset and get all stressed out and make them feel bad. You know, speak firmly. It's important to not let them know that it's okay. It's not okay. You know, let them know, hey, you know, we can't go pee-pee and we can't go poo-poo in our underwear. It's dirty. We can't, look, it's on the floor, that's dirty, and have them help you clean it up. And so just be very matter-of-fact about it, but not like upset and lash out, and that just stresses and heightens the situation. So that's just another piece of advice, that when she would have an accident, I could tell that she would feel bad already, and so I would affirm her, but I would still be very firm in the way I was speaking and just say, we can't do this, you know, this is not good. So again, keep a positive attitude, and I chose this method because I didn't want this process to be drawn out, and I just wanted to get this over with, and it was so worth it. I think that's it. I hope this helps, and good luck, and pray a lot, because God gave me strength to do this. All right, bye.